Hey guys, how's it going? So then we've had another year's gone of Melodifestivalen in 2021 and we had the winner last night, so I'll do a quick review of this. And well, congratulations then to, now I've always struggled to say his name, Say is it? With the song Voices. Now if you may have seen my countdown of my favourite 5 songs, I didn't actually put him in my top 5. I still feel it's a bit talent show winners song, but having heard it a bit more last night and then in the reprise, I'm starting to like it a bit more, and I'd probably edge it towards my top 5 now. I mean, congratulations at live. We got a lot of votes in Sweden, and I think actually it will do quite well because I've played to a few people I know, and they quite like it, so that's always a good sign. And one person I know, she's really good with knowing what the popular taste is, and she likes it, so that's always a good sign. I think, you know, you'll do pretty good, Sweden. So I say well done to him. And it was a foregone conclusion, wasn't it? Because he got so many more votes than anyone else. So you can't say, oh, what if that jury person gave one extra point or the other thing, like last year, for instance, could have been different. But no, not this time, landslide. So, you know, well deserved. And we'll see how he does then in Rotterdam. I think he'll do pretty well. Oh, he'll qualify for the final easy. So, yeah, well done, Sweden. So let's talk about some of the other acts then. So, well, Eric Saar then ended up being second, didn't he? And he was like the main challenger. You know, and, you know, he did pretty good. I was starting to like that song a bit more. Having heard it again, he performed it really well second time round. So well done. I think he was quite happy, you know, to do as well as that, having so many years he hadn't been in it. I will say about Danny Saucedo, he seemed to get about similar sort of points from the jury and the telephone voters, and I think I did hear he said he didn't want to win anyway, but I think he'll be quite pleased with how many points he got in his performance overall. So well done to Danny. And we've got to mention, haven't we, the Mamas and Dotter. Again, they were separated by 1 point. Can you imagine if you were Dotter and the Mamas would have won again and you were second by a point? That's the only thing I can say, and the Dotter was my favourite. I wanted her to win last night. I think she's had a good shot at Eurovision. But the Mamas were really good too. They were in my top 3 with Danny. Those who I wanted, one of those to win, really. But they were a long way off Say's points. So again, you know, it wasn't close. And that's music. But like I say, there were so many songs you could have had as your entry, and they would all do really well, Sweden. You have hard choices every year. And maybe it's nice when there's a winner that's miles ahead, because you know, people won't feel so gutted they just missed out, for instance. I'm not sure we're going to see Dotter again. There's someone wrote on a YouTube comment, she says she's not doing it again. That's a shame. I'd never rule out anything like that, even if it was years down the line. And I might do a video later in the year about artists I'd like to see come back in Melodifestival. Give me writing down underneath what artists you'd like to see back at Melodifestival you haven't seen for years. And then later on in the year, when it gets maybe September, October time, I'll do a video on that. Yes. Oh, and one of the big surprises, the Beat a Broken Heart song by Clara, it got a lot of points, got a lot more points than I thought it would. I haven't double checked it, but I think it was one of the highest Andre Chanson ones from last night anyway that did really well, and I can see why. I think it was jury friendly and telephone friendly, and it's the sort of song the more you hear it, the more you like it. So I guess it's been on their streaming services and radios for a few weeks, hasn't it? I'll say Charlotte Pirelli, she was in my top 5. I wanted her to do well, and she seemed to get a fair few points as well. And all of the artists, none of them were left with hardly any points. Arvin Garner, they closed the show off. They did well. Again, maybe I'm starting to like that song a bit more now. And it's just a fantastic final, isn't it? That's generally my overall thoughts. I'm not going to go over every single song. Well, I'll be all day, wouldn't I? Maybe I'll write some of the comments. If you want me to talk about some of the other songs, tell me which one, and I'll give you a response on the comment section. But yeah, so well done. I love Melodifestivalen. It was like better than Eurovision itself, isn't it? It's so good. And yeah, so now it's just I'll be looking forward to hearing all the other entries, and I'll be doing reaction videos to the other entries coming out, and we will see then how countries are shaping up, who we think is going to be towards the top and the bottom, and etc. Now, should I give Say a big blue star rating? I'll give it a 7. maybe an 8, but 7.5. Because I think it's a pretty good song. It's just not my absolute favourite. I have heard songs similar for many years, but it doesn't mean it's a bad song, and it's pretty good. Yeah, well done. Let me know what you think, people of Sweden, and I will see you again sometime. Bye.